Welcome back to another edition of the rebuild on this MGA 1960. I've been continuing on with the bodywork and going around in a few different places to get things done. I've started to sand down the boot lid or the trunk lid, and as it turned out there was about 30 layers of paint on the surface of that. I started with a paint stripper, but it was taking too long, so I got stuck into it with the 6-inch orbital sander with a 40 grit paper and gradually working my way through it. The area here now is around about down where the original paint would have been, but had quite a lot of paint on it, as you can see there. That's some of the layers, but anyway, we're getting there with that. Looks to be in nice condition, so I don't see that it's going to be a big issue there. Well, that's the boot lid now, stripped down to a pretty good base. That's right back to the aluminium. There's a couple of little spots of filler in there where there was a rack on there at one point in time, but I've also got the other side done, and that's all pretty clean and tidy, back to a good base. There's a couple of tiny little bits and pieces of paint and residue there, but that's all sanded back, so once that gets primed, it'll be, the base of that'll be okay. So next thing for all this is some etch primer, and I'll get that on and show you what that looks like after that's done. Well, there's the boot lid. That's etch primed both sides now. So really on with the next bit there will be some high build primer and sanding down, so we'll get into that next week. I've put a little bit on the bare metal parts of the bonnet. I've got a little bit of fiberglass filler to do there, so I haven't put it over that, but we'll get on with that as well in the days ahead. As you can see there, the bare bits are where I've got to put some filler, and you can't put that over etch primer, so, but I wanted to protect it. So we'll get into those again later on in the week and get some high build primer on them and try and make them nice and smooth and ready for paint. Well, I'll call this little episode a wrap now, and I'll get on with the front guard and try and get that in order, and the left hand rear one. Okay, thanks for your interest, and we'll catch you all again next time.